to part 10 of my Cringy Skyrim playthrough. Um, so last time I recorded, we had really bad mishaps. I'm hoping it doesn't happen this time, but knowing how glitchy this game is and how it can be, literally, all I have to do is walk the wrong way and it'll glitch out and stuff. Yeah, but I tested the completing the Climax quest before I recorded, just to make sure that it wasn't going to freeze up the second I started recording and have some weird, like, 12-second stream. But yeah, so, anyways, we're back on the main quest line. We gotta go talk to Erengir, and we're also going to finish the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller while we're here. So we'll finally get the final piece to our, Unrelenting Force shout, which will make it actually useful. Before it would just stagger opponents. This time it'll actually knock them off their feet and ragdoll them, and it's really good. Like if I'm fighting on locations like this, I could potentially just throw enemies off in mountains, which is fun. But yeah, I'm excited. Is Lydia still here? I assume she'll catch up at some point. I honestly, like, there are times where I don't know what Lydia's thinking. I'm hoping I didn't leave her somewhere. I don't think I did. I don't remember telling her to wait, so she'll catch up eventually. Either that, or I guess we'll just find another companion at some point. So it's been a few days. Yeah, I decided to wait a couple of days just to, like, you know, let things simmer, and, you know, because recording every day, like, sometimes I just run out of stuff to talk about, and I feel like at that point I'm talking just to fill empty air. And I really don't want this journaling experience to be something where it's like, oh, I'm just talking for the sake of talking. I really don't want to do that. But at the same time, like, you know, sometimes it takes time for stuff to happen. It's like, if I want to record, I need to record when I have something I want to talk about. But a couple of things have happened since the last episodes. So first things first, I have 3 dogs. I think you might be able to hear them sometimes in the playthroughs, but I have 3, and the oldest one, her name is Nellie, and I've had her since I was in 3rd grade. And she's about 14 years old. She's an old girl, and she's a big dog, and, you know, big dogs typically don't live as long. Love how all my stuff just keeps... I don't know why the stuff isn't disappearing. I think there's a glitch in the file somewhere where my stuff isn't going away. So I'm just gonna do that instead. Last time you tried to kill me, it didn't end. Yeah, I was gonna say, last time I had a harder time killing you, but I'm a little bit more prepared this time. Anyways, can we talk about those boot physics real quick, and how, like, even though they're falling down a mountain, they still are, like, perfectly placed together? God, you gotta love the knowledge of this game. I'm waiting for the day where it will be like one shoe, like you start picking up and twirling around one shoe, but then it'll turn into, like, both shoes. Like when you pick them up, the other shoe, even though it's, like, nowhere near that one, it'll disappear back into your inventory. I'm waiting for that day. Anyways, yeah, so last night, she was just, like, yesterday in general, she was just in a lot of pain, Nellie was, and we were trying to figure out, like, what was going on. We were just, you know, she's old. She probably just wasn't feeling well. We knew she was, like, favoring her hind leg, one of her hind legs, like, she was trying not to walk on it and stuff. So, that wasn't, you know, she was having trouble moving around. She wouldn't get up to eat. We had to bring her food to her. We had to, bring water to her, and then I got to the point where, like, her just trying to get up and walk around to move, like, even, like, just 20 feet maybe. Not even 20 feet, more like 10 feet, was just, like, she was so winded and out of breath that she just couldn't do it. So my aunt got worried, and she was like, can you help me take her to the vet clinic, the emergency clinic? I'm like, yeah, I can do that. So, we couldn't even get her to get up. We had to literally take a blanket and slide it under her, and then we had to, like, airlift style get her out into the car, and she was a little freaked out by that, which, I mean, makes sense. I would have just picked her up, but I didn't know how she would react to me picking her up at first, so I was like, let's just do the blanket, it'll be easier. In hindsight, it would have been easier for me to just pick her up and take her to the car. But you know, we got to the vet and they said that basically just what's happened is she's got she's got arthritis. Obviously, she's an old dog. She has arthritis in her back legs really badly and her hips a little bit too, and it's, you know, making her try to overcompensate by shifting more of her weight to her front legs and the front of her body. And she's also lost a lot of muscle mass in her back legs. So her back legs are just really weak. And then you add the fact that we have a young dog, Destiny, who, you know, doesn't do it intentionally, but she'll dive bomb that leg. Like, she tries to jump on Nelly and tries to play with her, and doesn't understand that Nelly's an old dog. So that's not helping at all. So the vet gave her some. We're giving her like anti-inflammatory drugs to help help like ease her and arthritis, and then also painkillers. And my aunt's gonna take her to the vet, and we're gonna start something called Adequate injections, which is like a medication to help keep arthritis symptoms back, make it more comfortable for her. But she's getting to that point where she needs help being taken care of, and I just hope that, you know, I mean, I'm glad it wasn't anything serious, like she didn't have like some kind of horrible injury that like we couldn't help or anything like that, but she's got a lot of like pressure on her legs and she hasn't been moving around much. She doesn't like to move. Why did I just take that? You can have that back. So yeah, hopefully she'll feel better soon. I'm thinking with just a few days of just not walking around a whole lot, laying down, that might be enough for her. And then they also suggested, because we have mostly like solid hardwood and tile flooring in our house, to like get like carpet squares or like yoga mats, like softer surfaces that for her to walk on, because it'll be easier on her legs. Oh, hey Lydia. How nice of you to join us. So yeah, but like it was kind of upset. Like I was a little upset, 'cause, you know, she's like, I was like worried about her, but the vet said she'll be okay. The vet didn't seem worried or anything like that. Oh yeah, before I even talk to him, he wants to do this whole trial thing.
Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn. We're ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force.
Yes.
Da, which means push.
Yes. Let's get this over with. Literally, all I do is just stand in the center right here, like so, and they just shout. Da. Da.
With all three words together, this shout is
Ow.
much more powerful. Use it wisely. Master Wolfgar will now gift you with his knowledge of Da.
Da. Okay, cool. So now that we have that, we're invincible. Nothing will ever hurt us ever again.
You have completed your training, Dragonborn.
I like how Lydia if we watch closely, Lydia's just gonna stand there while our character like shakes and like stumbles and stuff. It's pretty hilarious.
But you are ready.
Here we go. Oh, okay, no, Lydia stumbles too. Okay, cool.
Run now.
I don't know, like the whole idea of like having a dragon language is kind of cool, but my question is, what real language they base this off of? I didn't really want to talk to all that just because it's kind of funny to hear them say all that shit, because we don't know what any of it means except for like Dovahkiin.
Tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed.
Oh, great.
Hrothgar is open to you.
But yeah,
Your training proceeds well, Dragon.
I need to learn the shout
Where did
used
you
to
learn
defeat Alduin.
that? Who have you been talking to?
It was recorded on Alduin's wall.
The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their
Of course they
reckless
do.
arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that those who overthrew him in ancient times, if the world is meant to end, no, not now.
I love how he's literally
Not
like
until
someone
you return
who
to the
doesn't give a
path
shit
of
about
wisdom.
COVID. He's like, if it's time for the world to end, then just let the world end. It's time. We don't want to be here anymore. But also, he's old. He's lived his whole life. There's like an entire like probably 2 or 3 generations younger than him that haven't gotten to live life to the fullest.
Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you.
I do find
Because
it
I do
interesting
not
how they
know.
don't know the shout, even though
It
it's
is called
literally.
Dragonrend, but its words of power are
It's
unknown
weird
to
because I
us.
say their words of power are unknown, but
do not
it's just
regret this
words in the
loss.
dragon language.
Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice.
So it makes no sense to me.
But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's
Like I said,
dragon.
we're starting to get into like this is probably like the
Their whole lives
middle-ish
have
of the
assumed
story.
the
We're getting
hatred
to
for
like the
Dragon.
climax and
They
stuff.
poured all their anger
In terms
and
of plot
hatred
structure.
into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself. Only Parthenax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the
And there's a
Voice.
reason why he surpasses all of you.
You weren't ready. You still aren't ready. But, thanks to the Blades, you now have questions that only Parthenax can answer. He is our
Oh,
leader.
yeah, okay.
He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the Voice.
And I guess I
Get
need
the
to.
answers
Yeah,
you seek,
there we
you
go.
must travel to the top of the mountain and speak to our master, Parthenax.
Why
He
haven't I met
lives
him
in
yet?
He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Parthenax.
Okay, so now we're gonna meet Parthenax. I won't spoil like what he looks like or anything like that, but it's doozy. Yeah, so I think after today, I'm probably gonna take a break from the series just for like another week or so, just to give myself some time to like learn more, I guess, like experience more stories or whatever. I don't know. But in the meantime, I can talk about certain things that have been going on this past week or so. A few nights ago, I had a really bad anxiety attack, and it only lasted a few minutes, but it was like really weird because it's one of those things where it's like it came out of absolutely nowhere. Like it just kind of whoop happened, and I don't understand why or how. Who was it? I think, yeah, Kelvin said that it could have possibly been because like he asked like if I had had a whole lot of caffeine, and I was like, well, I had an energy drink, and then I had 2 of those like Arizona teas, but like I had like the whole thing. You're not apparently not supposed to drink the whole can. You're apparently not supposed to drink an entire can of Monster in one sitting either, but it makes no sense to like.
Path to Parthenax.
It makes no sense to make it all in one can if you're only supposed to drink half of it, because by the time you're allowed to drink the other half, it's like the carbonation's gone out and it's gone flat and it's gross. So, like, it makes no sense to do that. Like, if you're gonna make it to where I'm supposed to only have 8 ounces, then make the cans 8 ounces. Don't make them 16. That's simple. Same with the tea. Like, I love how, like they purposefully try to fool you into drinking more than you're supposed to. But it's good, and it does energize me. And I don't really, I mean, I guess people, like, have that whole thing is like, oh, you're gonna crash because it's a lot of sugar. I don't really get energy crashes like that, though. But that's because I sleep the amount of time I'm supposed to sleep every night. Like, it's recommended that you sleep, like, 8 to 9 hours every day. And I do. And I always make sure that I sleep the recommended 8 to 9 hours. No matter what. Like, I did it, and, you know, all my friends are like, oh, I can never get enough sleep. It's so hard for me to get the amount of sleep I need to. And it's like, well, that's because you have to delegate. Like, you have to just be responsible about your sleeping schedule. You know.
Moving, stay focused on your goal.
I will. Real quick, can we talk about Lydia's design? Like, the design of the female armor for the steel plate armor. It specifically looks like it levels in on the titties, and it's like, look closer, and you can, like, see that they specifically designed areolas on the armor plate, which is kind of sad, but also, like, kind of funny at the same time. One thing I've also noticed is just weird, like, about the female designs in this game. I mean, like, they're obviously, the way the women look in this game are more realistic than in Oblivion, but, like, so her boobs look big from the front, but from the side, she looks a little flat-chested. It's kind of weird. I don't know if it's just the way the armor is designed or what, but that's my opinion. And not to say that, like, women have to have a certain body type. That's not at all what I'm saying. It doesn't look natural, you know? Like, if you have big boobs, they're gonna look big like, probably no matter what angle you look at them, right? I don't know. I'm not a woman, and I don't spend my time ogling women's breasts, so... Except for that one example right there. But yeah, so... I don't know. But also, this game was made in 2011, so there will always be things about the game that are gonna look weird and be off. Macaw! Oh shit. Oh god, I forgot these things were a thing, and they're immune to poison too. Lydia, yeah, you take the reins on this one. Oh yeah, I need to collect your teeth, don't I? Yep, I have to collect Ice Wraith teeth for that girl. Which, I don't even know why I'm doing it. I guess I'm doing it for completion's sake, because the reward for this isn't anything good. Oh, is that a frost troll up there? No, it's just another Ice Wraith. I don't really know where Ice Wraiths, like, come from, really, in this game, because, like, Wraith would imply that it's dead. I'm guessing maybe it's the Ice Wraiths are, like, spirits of people who died on the mountain from hypothermia or something, and, like, their essence transformed into an Ice Wraith. I don't know. There's a book that explains, like, it's like a bestiary, and it explains Ice Wraiths, and it's in the game. Like, there's a book about it in the game. I just don't know where it is, but... because it's one of those harder to find books. Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking, because there's a corpse of somebody who is, who obviously died trying to get up here a long time ago, and all of a sudden we have an Ice Wraith. So there's very clearly Ice Wraiths on this mountain, and they were once people. The question is, what happened? We need to get you a better equipment, Lydia. Like, we got the armor taken care of, now we need weapons. Next time I find a better weapon than what you got, you're having it. And I hope you enjoy it. Can I take your steel armor, by the way? Let me see.
Right behind you. How can I serve you, my
I need to trade some things with you. No, it won't let me take her, her armor. Which is annoying, because I'd like to take the steel armor off of her, so that way she is specifically just wearing that. I do like how your companions will, like, go ahead and grab what, like, they will equip the best quality stuff you give them, which is nice. I was thinking about giving her Dragon's Bane, but I don't want to give her an enchanted weapon. The Dragon's Bane is specifically designed to kill dragons, and dragons are kind of not a very common enemy. I think they get more common as you level up, but even then, I think we've only killed like a few so far. And mostly they were main quest dragons. Like that blood dragon that we killed at Karth Wasteland, that dragon is always going to be there. He's always supposed to be there because Esbern he's specifically there so that way when you do kill it, Esbern will comment on how, oh yeah, you are the Dragonborn. I can tell because you just absorbed that dragon's soul. And we're like, yeah, we told you this before. And yeah, you can shout, but people can shout without having to be Dragonborn, because the Greybeards aren't Dragonborn and they can shout. Ulfric Stormcloak knows how to shout. And there's Parthenax. Were y'all surprised that he was a dragon? I was when I first found out, back in 2011, but like... now it's just like, oh hey, it's Parthenax.
I am Parthenax.
He's got a cool design about him, though.
Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach? My
Strunmach.
mountain.
I wasn't expecting you to be a dragon.
I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin.
Yeah. Akatosh is also, like, when people, like, depict him, Akatosh is depicted as a dragon.
Intrude on my meditation.
I need to learn the Dragon Run shout. Yes, I do.
Drem.
Anyways, back to anxiety attacks. I
There are
don't know how I got off. I guess I got off topic when I started seeing the ice raves, but my
my
mom has really bad anxiety, like crippling anxiety, and she's supposed to be taking like medicines for it. Because when we took her to the hospital, like all the nurses and stuff were commenting on like how how are you not on something to help with your anxiety? My mom doesn't want to take like antidepressants or prescribed anti-anxiety medication for fear of getting hooked on it or like taking it when she's not supposed to. Because whenever like she would have friends who have like anti-anxiety meds like Xanax and stuff, and it would, she would borrow them like if she needed it to like calm herself down if she was having anxiety attacks or stuff like that. But she, a lot of her friends are kind of gone, like the ones who had those kinds of things, so, yeah. But, my godmother's mother, Mama Judy, we went over to her house yesterday, and my mom gave her a tarot card reading, and as payment, Mama Judy gave her a special cookie. Wink. So,
Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova.
So she said that she was gonna save it and like eat it for when she's having anxiety attacks, but like Mama Judy said, small pieces. Like don't eat more than like a quarter of the cookie. And it's like this little small like snickerdoodle cookie with THC extract in it. But she was talking about how like when she first like got one, like she ate like the whole cookie, and she said she couldn't like get up off the floor, off the couch. She was just like, Sean, like she was calling for her son, and she was like, I can't move. And he was like, did you eat the whole cookie? And she's like, was I not supposed to?
I do not know the Thum you see.
But yeah, so my mom's gonna save it for like when she's got, a bad day, so it'll help calm her down, because she would take things like CBD and THC, just except like she can't afford to get a CBD prescription, because CBD is legal in Texas. But she can't afford to like go and get a prescription for it, and then obviously THC is illegal in Texas, but no one needs to know that.
All in good time.
But
first,
I guess I kind of inherited that from her a little bit, because I have anxiety attacks, and like sometimes it just happens out of nowhere. But Kelvin said that part of it could have been
yes, I'll do
because I had so much caffeine in my system that it was kind of maybe like a caffeine attack, like an overload.
Grasping and troublesome.
Because like I felt I don't know what happened. It was like my stomach had been hurting, and then I came home, and then I just freaked out. I couldn't breathe. I started crying. I was upset. I don't know why. So I'm doing better now, obviously, but it was like a bad,
not
like
all.
20 minutes, probably not even 20 minutes, more like 10, 15 minutes. It just wasn't a good time.
The next can come to pass.
I will say though that
This world is
my
simply
anxiety
the
attacks
next
are a lot less
karma.
frequent and
Lean
shorter than my
for
mom's
king.
are, so I don't think I really
Would you
have
stop
the
the
problem that
next
she
world
has.
from being born?
I think really for me it comes out of stress and like not being able to
You have
like
much to
specifically
learn of
curtail
the
it, like get it
Dove,
out
then.
when I need to. So I let things build
There
up
is
and then they just
nothing
release all at
else but
once.
philosophy to a Dova.
Which isn't
It
good,
is
but
no
I've been working on it
accident
and
that
I've
we do
been
battle
getting better
with
at like
our
not
thoughts,
letting it come out that
our
way.
voices.
But sometimes, you know,
no
sometimes you just need to get a
distinction
cry, you know?
between
Like,
debate
for me, it's like, I
and
release stress
combat
by
to a
crying.
dragon.
Like, that's just how my body has gotten used to doing it.
For us, it is one
And part is because
and the
I am extremely sensitive. I
But you
do have a habit of
indulged my
taking
weakness for
things
speech long
very
enough.
personally, when in
Croesus,
reality, they're not very personally.
Now I will answer
But,
your question. Do you know why
Yeah.
I live here at the peak of the Monavin? What you
But
name
I'm
throat
doing
of
better.
the world?
I'm also worried about classes
True.
for
But
my
few
upcoming
now
semester. I need to
remember
check and
that
see like
this
which
was the
classes are going to be
very
online, which are in
spot
person.
where
I know for
Alduin
sure
was defeated by
2
the
of them are in
ancient
person.
tongues.
So I'm hoping the other 3 are going to be online because I really don't want to have to be outside my dorm as much.
Perhaps
I want to
none
be
but
outside my
me
dorm as
now
little as
remember
possible.
How he was defeated.
So here's to hoping, right?
Yes and no. Fake news, Nikron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he
Because
was,
this is
you would
kind of
not be
scary
here
knowing that like
today,
cases are still
seeking
rising,
to
especially among like my age
defeat
group, and then me
him.
having to go back. I'm really hoping that people at
The
UNT are
Nords
smart
of
about it
those
and at least wear the
days
masks in
used
public
the
and stuff.
Dragonren shout
Because
to
they're not
cripple
fucking
Alduin.
around with that though. Like if like
This
for
was
example
not
on
enough.
campus residents,
Oak
like if you're caught without your
Mulad
mask in a public place, you can have your
was
residency
the
revoked.
kettle, the Elder Scroll.
And then if you're an off-campus
They
like commuter
used it
student, I
to
think what they're gonna do is they're gonna
cast
fine
him
you,
adrift
like the
on
same
the
way they would
currents
if
of
you were
time.
caught smoking when you weren't, because it's a non-smoke-free campus. But smoking is easier to hide than not wearing a mask, because you got to wear the mask the entire time, like the entire time.
I knew
But
better.
they're probably gonna do what they do with smokers, is
Amativ,
do $200
time
fines,
froze
and then
ever
it'll
onward.
accumulate every time you get
One
caught.
day,
So, you know, people will
surface,
hopefully take it seriously, because it needs to be
which
taken
is
seriously.
why I have lived
Another
here
good thing that I've
for
recently heard
thousands of
about
mortal years.
UNT
I
is
have
they've
waited.
publicly
I knew where he would emerge.
they have
not
forced the on-campus like conservative Republican club group to disband, because there is proof that they've been harassing other students, bullying students, using like political agendas and propaganda. But being people have reported that the group members of that group have bullying students for things like race, gender identity, sexual orientation, political affiliation, anything like that. They've been harassing students, so they were told to disband. So publicly, they're not allowed to advertise their club on campus anymore, and they can't hold any meetings on campus if they want to keep. So it's not an official club anymore. They can't, and there's no way it'll become an official club again.
Croesus, no.
Which is,
I know
you know,
little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way.
Alright, I'm back. I had a
You have made your way here to me.
phone call.
No easy task for a jaw.
But like the thing about UNT is that one thing people need to understand is UNT is like probably like one of the most liberal campuses in
What
Texas.
would you ask of me? Drem Yolok, greeting.
I'm actually gonna go ahead and get my buff. There's like a
meditate,
way to
knowing
get a better...
Will I teach you?
Yo.
In your... That is... Think of this as the fire builds in your...
Alright, we got the fire within. Should be part of our active effects. Yeah, fire breath shout deals 25% more damage. That's good. We like that.
Speak. Speak.
Stop!
I will listen.
I'm tired of talking to you. I need to go get my stoof. Alright, we can literally just cheese this by... Yes. The faster way to descend a mountain in Skyrim. It'll take Lydia some time to catch up because apparently because this isn't an official path, her AI won't consider it that way and she will not follow us this way. She's gonna try and find the more, like, quote-unquote direct route, so it's gonna take her longer, but that's okay, because when I get back into the building, she's gonna show up behind me anyways. Oh, I heard the shouts, but like I was like, who's that? But it's just the Greybeards. They're just shouting. Eh, 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 eh. This place is really pretty though, High Hrothgar. It's really secluded. I would hate to live up here though. It'd be too cold for me. I'd hate it. I'd be like, nope. I'll live in Riverwood or something, or in Iverstead where it's warmer. Yeah, like, so, but you know, and we're not against people having their own political agendas or affiliations, and like that's my opinion too. Is like I don't care what political party you're a part of. You're allowed to have you're allowed to have the right of knowing like having your own political opinion. You know, it's like if you voted for Trump, you voted for Trump. You know, do I approve of it? No, I think you made a wrong decision, but I'm not gonna shun you, or I'm not gonna tell it to your face and to say you fucked up, because it's, you know, it's like if someone it's like if Biden wins the election, someone tells me I fucked up, I'm gonna be like, fuck you, I made the right decision, in my opinion. So my opinion is like, if people voted for Trump, I think, in my opinion, they made the wrong decision, but that's my opinion. If they think that was the best choice, that's the best choice in their opinion. But like I said, I'm not going to judge people for having their own political opinion. What I am going to judge people for is when they say the political opinions of others is wrong. That's when I get pissy, and that's when it's like, oh yeah? Well, just guess what? If we're going to talk about things being wrong, because I watch multiple like types of news programs and stuff. Okay. We're gonna stop at Whiterun and rest up and store some stuff and sell some stuff. Actually, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Riverwood first and stop at the trader, and then hike up to Whiterun. Let's see. I don't know if I'll have time to hike up to Whiterun by the time I get down from the mountain and stuff, but I can at least sleep at my house and then go and trade. It's ironic, what I've noticed with these videos that I post, it's usually around the 30-minute mark is when I make my resting trips. Like when I go back to Whiterun to rest and restock and resupply and then head out again. We are going to go and do this entire quest though. We're going to finish Elder Knowledge in its entirety. And that is going to take a while. So this will probably be the longest stream I've done to date, but like I said, I'm probably going to take a break, so I want this video to be lengthy enough to where we get everything out and make some actual progress in our quest line. Okay, we're getting closer to Riverwood. We're getting there. But yeah, it's like my best friend voted for Trump, and I was mad at him because I explained to him how, you know, me being gay, it was going to ruin my life. And there are times where, yeah, Trump's presidency would have affected me personally, like him trying to remove health protections for LGBTQ individuals, and then him not supporting the Supreme Court's decision to make it to make it to where like you can't be fired for being gay in the country. Like his lack of support proves that he doesn't care about the community. And even if he did, he chose Mike Pence as his running mate, who is the most anti-gay person that I know of. One of the most anti-gay people that I know of. Like, I'm sorry, anyone who believes that people like me need to be locked up and have shock therapy done on, there's no way I'm going to vote for them. And there's nothing anyone can say or do to make me change that opinion. It's like saying it's like if, like, let's say, like, you voted for you wouldn't vote for a candidate because they believe Christianity is wrong. It's literally like that. And, you know, people can say that's not the same thing, but fuck yeah, it is the exact same thing. Your beliefs and your basically what makes you you is being told that that's not right. Why would you vote for someone who thinks that way? And also, newsflash, Trump isn't a Christian. Like, Trump is a fucking idiot who does not believe in anything. Oh, I'm gonna,
Next time.
Lydia, I would like
got
you
your
to hold on to some things for me.
To carry your burdens.
Take and take. Yeah. Okay, so she'll be using Dragon's Mean, but that's fine.
My sister
It's
Camilla, trinkets, odds
I
and
think it's
ends,
about the
that
same
sort of
damage
thing.
as a regular steel sword, but I could be wrong. I think it does better damage. Anyways, what are we looking for? I'm actually gonna see if they have any. No, they don't. Just trying to see what else they have here. I'm gonna go ahead and sell. I do have my amulet on. We'll go ahead and sell that. I need to keep that. I need to find. I guess when I get back to Whiterun, I can visit the castle and use their enchanting table. Because I need to get that enchantment at least, even though it's not that good. I want to go ahead and get it because this is then actually a very rare item. So I'm glad they gave it to us in like a story mode area, because this is the only enchanted item I know of that does unarmed damage. So we're gonna keep that. Sell. We're gonna keep that because I've been using that for my potions. We'll go ahead and get rid of that. I don't need Ice Wraith Essence. Alright, we still have some time. Let's visit Alvor. Because we have the merchant perk, we can sell any kind of item to any kind of merchant. Uh-oh, I hear a dagger. I hear bad things happening. Oh, it's a thief. I technically can't kill him. Oh, but Lydia's gonna try.
Heard they're reforming.
I don't know why these guys come out. I guess because, you know, they are Thieves Guild members. But still.
On guard. Vampire hunters or something.
I don't know why those guys like to show up like that. I guess it's like to show that, oh yeah, the Thieves Guild is not doing so well. Because your members are dying right in front of you. I'm gonna sell stuff to you and you're gonna like it. Oh wow, he doesn't have a lot. You would think for a blacksmith you'd have more, but I guess, I don't know. Is it because he's in a village? Is that the reason? That's weird. I'm actually gonna go ahead and take a quick break. I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. Time mark at 41:30. Went ahead and got me some water too while I was up. But we are back and we are ready to move on. Yes, Whiterun. That is our goal now. To resupply, restock, and rest. Because if I'm I'm nowhere near a level up. I'm starting to say the level up is probably going to start to slow down a little bit now. Because as you get further in the game, skills that you don't level up as often, the game's going to recognize it and it'll actually reward you like smaller amounts of level progress for leveling up those skills. They're going to notice that if you put more perks into a certain skill, if you keep leveling up that skill, it's going to level you up faster, which is nice because it's kind of reminiscent of Oblivion, because in Oblivion they had an actual class system where you had major skills and minor skills. And like your major skills, you would have to level though if you wanted to actually like increase your, if you want to level up faster, you would have to level up your major skills. And your minor skills, you could still level them up, but they would take longer to level up and they wouldn't accumulate actual progress to your level. But they would still provide the same benefits. So it's like with Oblivion, you would have like milestone perks, like passive perks that you would get. So like for your there's actually the way the weapon system worked in Oblivion was different too. You had blade and blunt. So you could use, so the same like bonuses would apply for daggers, they had daggers, short swords, long swords, and then claymores. And I wish that they would kind of keep the short swords in Skyrim. I don't know why they got rid of those, because that was a cool idea, is like having the short swords, like the cross between a regular sword and a dagger. I thought was a really cool idea, because it gave you extra option, it gave you another option as a stealth character, is if you wanted to have the damage quality of a long sword, but you wanted to have the speed of a dagger, it was a better option for you, which is why I always used short swords when I was playing in Oblivion as a stealth-based character. But unfortunately they don't have those in Skyrim, unless you mod it. There is, on my computer version, a mod where they add all different kinds of weapons to Skyrim, which was really cool. They have things like, they add clubs, they add like two-handed maces, they add short swords, they add like quarterstaves or quarterstaves. So it's like a one-handed like blunt staff weapon, which is really cool. Oh, looks like they're about to pack up and leave.
The wind blows bitter cold.
Perhaps you
We're gonna go ahead and buy up his stuff now before they leave, especially because he's got actually, I'm gonna go ahead and buy the paralysis poison is actually very helpful. We're gonna go ahead and buy that. Let's see, anything else good? Okay, yeah, he's got some special ingredients that I want to get my hands on. Do you have any lockpicks? He does. I'm gonna go ahead and just buy up those lockpicks because I'm gonna need them, especially because as you level up, location chests start to get harder to pick the locks. So if I want to be able to do that, I'm gonna have to really have a lot of lockpicks on hand. These potions are like so helpful to me.
May your road lead you to warm sand.
I'm glad they made gold not have a weight, because that would have been really difficult. It'd be like, okay, now I can only have a certain amount of gold on my character at any time, which means I have to store gold. Which, let me see though. Does gold? Yeah, gold doesn't. Yeah, because your weight is only measured by what's available in your inventory. You can store gold, but I don't think it has a weight, which is good because that's the last thing I need to deal with. I am surprised at how far I've gotten and not have died yet in this game, in this playthrough, because the combat is adept level, which means that the enemies take more damage and deal more damage even if you have better armor and weapons. And then on top of that being like survival mode, like I'm surprised at how well I'm doing so far. We haven't died. We've had a couple of close calls for sure. Definitely had some close calls, but we haven't died yet, which is good. And We're gonna go ahead and rest, and then we'll just trade tomorrow when the shops. I mean, the shops will still be open, but I wanted to just make sure like they're all open during the day at the same time. We need to go ahead and eat some of those ingredients that I haven't seen before. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna do that. It sucks having to do that, but at the same time, like, how else am I gonna know? You know, I don't want to waste them not knowing, and then, like, I'd rather eat them and waste them that way than eat them and or not eat, but then use them and then like not have any way of knowing what effect they actually did. Oh, wait. Before we do that, we're gonna put our amulet on. I'm getting better at remembering I need to do this. It's only 12%, but hey, 12% is better than no percent, right? Yes. Oh, no. I need to keep those ice right teeth. That's another thing, too, that I'm going to have trouble remembering, is remembering that some ingredients I have to keep for quests. Damn, that's an expensive potion right there. That's going to be nice. Ooh, yes! My alchemy is going to be the highest thing I'm going to have. Which is fine. I'm kind of excited about that, to be fairly honest. We have more potions to sell. Great. I might, what I'll do tomorrow is, like, when I barter everything off, if I just still have way too much stuff to sell, what I'll do is, let's see, it's 7, 8. The shops will be open at 8 a.m. I'll just store some extra potions here to save some space, and then next time I come back to Whiterun, I'll grab them and sell them too. Just have an abundance of wealth to go around, because I technically have enough to buy another house, but I need to, I'm hungry. We'll do that. I want to be well fed. We're going to go ahead and do that too. Okay, let's get to work. We're gonna, again, we'll start at War Maidens and then work our way around. And then eventually I'll stop at the castle if we still have stuff left. You would think I wouldn't have as much, but, apparently I have a lot more than I'm letting on. That's why I stopped in White and Riverwood first, to like get some of that stuff out of the way. I don't think I have apparel to sell anymore. Yeah, I think we're just at the potions now. Let's see. Yes, these. You can have this one. You can have that one. And you can have this one. Do they have any fun stuff for me to take? No, they don't. Okay.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need.
Oh, I would say I'm gonna go ahead. I could go ahead and improve the armor I'm wearing, but I can't. I don't have the perk that improves magical enchanted items, which kind of sucks. But eventually I'll get it. Oh yeah, while we're here, I should probably go ahead and get a couple of these side quests, because there's a couple that we can go ahead and get here. We can do them later.
Yeah, I'd even buy one of trinkets,
Alright.
odds and ends, that sort of thing.
I want to buy more. Obviously we can never have too many health potions, because I drink them like candy. More lockpicks, because I think the next location we're going to has a lot of locked chests, but some of them are like harder to get into than others, so I definitely want to have an abundance of lockpicks ready. Oh my gosh, I'm making so much money off these potions. Alchemy, best thing to do if you're doing survival mode. Like how much money it makes me. Like, I'm gonna have to store some potions. I'm not gonna have enough. I mean, I might. No, well, maybe. There might be some vendors at the next location we're going to. I'll keep them. I'll keep them for now.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
If there's some stuff I have to give up, there's some stuff I have to give up.
Take a look.
And I'm gonna actually buy. I actually have enough money. I'm gonna buy her ingredients too, and save them for later. Yes, give me all of your healing-based stuff. I will take it. I'll take all your ingredients too, because some of these I need. Yes, that's the book I was talking about, Ice Wraiths. And we can, we have enough of those Ice Wraith teeth for our friend. Yeah. Wow, we've solved all we can to
Come
her.
back anytime if you need a remedy.
Alright, there's a couple more vendors in Whiterun I can sell to, and then I'm gonna have to just store some stuff. We can go to this guy,
Looking for my husband,
and then
Nazir?
there's the Jarl's Wizard.
Are you married? You look the type.
I am not married,
Make sure
not yet
you treat
anyway.
your wife with the respect she deserves.
That's cute, she thinks I'm gonna marry a woman.
Ah, hello, my Nord friend. Bows and arrows for the mighty huntsman.
Let's see. And does he have any, actually, but like, at the same time, like, oh, he's got an elven bow. Do I dare buy it? I should make it. I should make an elven bow to increase my, my smithing skill. As good as this Forsworn bow is, I don't want people thinking I'm actually a part of that group. Yes. Potent fear poison. Let me go ahead and sell that to you. Alright.
Thank you very much for your business.
We sold some potions to him, and we've got Farengar left, who doesn't have a whole lot of money either. He's got like 500 something. But I can at least get a couple of potions to him, maybe. You, I need to talk to you. You're looking to becoming a merchant. Blah, 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 blah. Maybe I can help you. Yes.
If you find one, I could teach you a thing
And then
or two.
you. Someone giving you trouble? Yes, yes, yes.
Boasting of the bannered
What if I
mare
talk to
said
Mikhail?
you
Yes,
wanna
yes,
try?
yes.
Go right ahead. I don't think anything
tried
will get
mercenary
you
work?
that thick skull of
And then
yours.
he also has a quest
Only
as
if
well.
I can help.
But hey, in the bannered
I'll
mare,
bring you that ale, old man.
Argonian ale. I can almost taste it.
And then, oh yeah, she's got a quest as well. There's a lot of side quests in Whiterun.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Tell me about this tree.
This is the Gildergreen. It was planted as a seedling in the early years of Whiterun.
It's a pretty tree.
Disciples of Kinnareth could sense something holy in it, and traveled far to hear the winds of the goddess in its branches. They built the temple. Of course, not as many pilgrims these days.
This is kind of a sad quest. What's so special about the tree?
To the east of here is a hidden grove where the Eldergleam resides. It's the oldest living thing in Skyrim, maybe all of Tamriel. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory of the mother tree through it. Even its name is an echo.
Is there any way to revive
I've
the
thought
tree?
about that. Trees like this never really die, they only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could... But even if you could get to the Eldergleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal.
What kind of weapon would
Eldergleam
work?
is older than metal, from a time before men or elves. To even affect it, you have to tap into the old magic. You'll have to deal with the Hagravens. I've heard about the weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself. Your spirit is strong. It's held in a Hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
So you would think that priests would actually be a little bit more, able to use, to fight off. But I guess most priests, like temple priests, are really just healers, like magic healers. But even then, probably not. Like they probably use like more like herbal remedies and things like that, like potions. That's the thing. There's two kinds of healers in Skyrim. You've got alchemist-based healers who use science, and then you have magic-based healers who use like the magic. And then obviously, there's a science to magic. But then you've probably got like the spiritual healers then too, who pray to the priests, who pray to the gods and stuff for healing. So
I had you figured for me.
there's that too.
I think you'll appreciate this.
Gimme. Yeah, he only has like 500 gold, so we might be able to sell 2 potions to him. Oh, I need to keep those though. Sorry. I'm actually gonna go ahead and buy that back from him because I actually want that. He can have these though. Gosh, take all of these. Oh my god, I have so many potions. It's not even funny.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College of Winter.
we are gonna have to actually go to the Mage's College in Winterhold, and there are a bunch of vendors there, and they'll have their own separate thing. So I might have to, you know, inquire to them. We're already at about an hour, but like I said, we still have a lot of work to do because we haven't even made it to the site that we need to get to yet.
They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth. Today, they take away.
Give me that. I am gonna I am gonna go ahead and whatever extra ingredients I have, I'm gonna store those. I might. Do I have a woodcutting axe? I think I do. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna go ahead and actually make more camping supplies. Actually, no, I'm not. We're good. We haven't had to use the camping supplies in a while, but we're probably gonna have to.
Well met, kinsman.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go. I'm thinking ahead. We're gonna have to make some more because when we get to the College of Winterhold, we're gonna have to do some traveling in the ice areas, the cold areas, and it's gonna be a lot of traveling in the cold areas. So we're gonna have to make camp a few times. So I'm gonna go ahead and make some more camping supplies and give it to Lydia.
Take pity, sir, and spare me a few seconds.
Because I think there was at one point when I was playing a different character and I started survival mode like midway through the game, and I actually died from hypothermia trying to just get around the northern areas of Skyrim. And I don't want to have a repeat of that, so if I remember correctly, I did have the ingredients, the crafting ingredients in my house. So we're going to stop there, get the ingredients, and we're going to go to the, I guess, the forge and make the supplies. And then while we're there, we're going to buy the ingredients to make an elven bow and make that as well. Because I got to get all that stuff done anyways. Okay, actually, okay, that's, yeah, I was confused about what I was going to do for a second. Take the ingredients, we're gonna go ahead and store them here. We're not gonna make any more potions for now. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and store them. I'm not gonna be back to Riften for a little while. I'm gonna actually. Do I have enough food? Oh yeah, I've got like plenty of food. We can make our clam chowder. Let's do that. Before I forget, I want to make it. Yes. There we go. We've got a clam chowder. Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and store the other clam meat though, because I don't need it. Okay, we have our soup, our clam chowder. That works. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Something happened. I thought I heard someone talking to me, but it wasn't, so. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and store our bear pelts. Okay, so she needs 10. How many do we have in here? We've got 4, 6. We got 6. Gonna go ahead and take the leather. I think I need leather strips. Actually, I need leather strips anyway if I'm gonna make, yeah, I need this stuff if I'm gonna be making, an elven bow. Actually, I need quicksilver too, now that I remember. Do you have anything I need to take from you at the minute? Oh yeah, give me your, you don't need this, and you don't need this.
Let's get going.
We're gonna store those here. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of the weapon racks that are strewn about the place. There we go. Now it's on display. I think that is a really cool idea they've done, because like in the past, we would have like in our Oblivion houses, we'd have display cases, but we couldn't actually like, if we tried to put something in it, it wouldn't like attach itself to it. We'd have to manually take the weapon out and put it up ourselves. And I was not a fan of that, because there would be, you know, the game would glitch up and you would have like things like flying around everywhere when you didn't need them.
I'm right behind you.
I am gonna give you the woodcutter's axe though, because I don't need to be holding on to that. So enjoy.
Let's get going then.
Alright, let's make these camping supplies, give them to Lydia, then we'll have basically 3 camps we can make, which where we're going we'll need that for sure. We'll probably need more than that, but who knows. Go ahead and make leather out of these ice wolf pelts. Okay, it'll be in the miscellaneous category. Ancient Nord. I can make Nord arrows? Cool. Yeah, make 2 sets of camping supplies, because we ain't playing.
Still here.
Trade some things with you. I need you to be a deer and hold on to these for me.
Let's get going.
And then you.
Looking to protect yourself?
If I remember correctly, I need Quicksilver. We'll go ahead and start with 3, and then Refined Moonstone.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Alright, Elven, let's do it. Ooh, I can make the Ancient Falmer armor, but I don't want to do that. Oh, I could just go ahead and make Ariel's bow. I don't want to just make Ariel's bow, though. It kind of ruins the whole point of doing the quest for it. It does the same damage as regular Elven bow, though, which is kind of sad if you think about it. It's not that good. Oh, I can make Elven Gilded armor. But again, it's not... doesn't matter. It's not as good. Shite. Okay, well, is there anything else I can make that's actually better? No, I think Elven's the best I can make. We're not gonna make Ariel's bow. That kind of ruins the whole point of...
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Bjorland Greymane's got
Oh, I can make these better?
Man's steel is legendary. All I ask, fair chance.
Oh yeah, well I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and get another one too.
Have you met my... Take a look.
I need another Refined Moonstone. For this. Okay. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and rest. We're just gonna get all this taken care of now. And we're gonna store our extra crafting ingredients. I just want to make sure I have ample carry weight. And we do this because, like I said, it's gonna be a big area full of all kinds of shit that we're gonna want to take. So I want to have as much carry space as I possibly can. We don't need this anymore because that's our new bow, so that'll help. We don't need that anymore. I'm gonna keep my potions because... Okay, I'm gonna keep a lot. I'm gonna keep the potions I have like a lot of, that like I have an abundance of. So we're gonna go ahead and store these here. Store that one. These. If it has more than 10 in a set, then I'll take those with me to sell. So that way I'm not like just carrying around a bunch of shit. I'm gonna keep those. Just trying to think in terms of storage space. Yeah, see how much space that's taken up? That we're gonna get back now. That's really nice. We're gonna keep that. We can sell that. Yeah. Gonna go ahead and go ahead and store all of these. Just cause I'm not trying to weigh myself down. I wanna, like I said, keep as much weight off of me as possible. I have a lot of lockpicks, so I'm probably not gonna buy any more lockpicks anytime soon. Okay. We are good now. We are good to... Oh no, we need to rest. Just a wee nap before we head out. We're gonna take the carriage up to Winterhold, and then from there we'll go. Let's go ahead and do stamina this time. I guess we're gonna go ahead and put another point into alchemy. Poisons you makes 25% more effective. I want that. Next time we come back, we'll go ahead and, if it doesn't have the third effect revealed, we'll eat the ingredient to reveal it. And we're off. Oh, but I was gonna do smithing. It's fine. I'll level up again. I'll just get another smithing perk. I'm like, what? Yeah, we still got some way to go, but it'll be fine. My smithing is doing enough for me right now. I need to level it up more anyways, so I can get the magical enhancement perk, so I can improve magic, weapons, and armor. That's really going to be helpful for me. But yeah, it's time to get going. Ah, yes, the fun times are about to start. I downloaded a mod which makes College of Winterhold look so cool. It makes it look completely different from anything we've ever seen in Skyrim. Because like originally the vanilla version, it's cool looking, but it doesn't look that spectacular and magical. This kind of turns it into Hogwarts almost.
Where do you want to go?
Like it's very heavily inspired by Hogwarts.
Back and we'll be off.
And you'll know what I mean when we do it. We'll go ahead and take like a whole tour of it. And at first I was worried when I first got this mod because I wasn't able to do Mage's Guild questline stuff, and then I realized it wasn't the mod. It wasn't the mod itself, it was a different mod that it was conflicting with it. So hopefully, because I do plan on doing all the major quest lines, because like the Mage's Guild quest line, you can complete it enough to where like you can complete it enough without actually using magic to where you'll be fine. It just won't be very what's the word, lore friendly, I guess.
And you'd have me do what? Join the college and prance about that?
The Winterhold guards though, look how badass their armor looks.
Where do you think you're going?
And then we talked to Feralda, I think. Yeah.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
Why are you out here?
I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here?
May I enter the college?
But what is it you expect to find within?
The Elder Scrolls.
Do you? It is true, there are some here who have spent years studying the accumulated knowledge of the scrolls. But what you seek does not come easily, and can destroy those without a strong will.
And this is good because
it would seem that the college has what not just anyone is allowed in. A small test, if you will.
Would you grant?
No,
I want to see. Okay,
I'm afraid
yeah, no.
I don't know anything of the sort.
Would you grant entry to the Dragonborn?
It's been so long since we've had any contact with the Greybeards. Do you really have the voice? I would be most impressed to see that.
Alright, doesn't matter which shout I use though. I'm gonna go ahead and just use Fire Breath.
That gave me the shivers.
Yes?
Greetings. Welcome to the College of Winterhold. If you can pass the test, Dragonborn. It's been so. I would be most impressed. So the stories are true.
Yeah, there we are.
You are Dragonborn. It's been a pleasure.
From me?
Good afternoon.
If it's true, and you do have the voice, would you mind showing me? I've never seen it firsthand. If it's true,
I have to shout again, don't I? I'm gonna go ahead and use Unrelenting Force.
Would you mind showing me?
I think that's the one that they want to see. I think I have to cast it on the seal too.
Huh? So the stories are
yeah,
true.
there we go. It works now.
You are Dragonborn. Normally, you'd need to show some aptitude with one of the schools of magic. But you...
Being Dragonborn opens doors.
There's much that we can learn from each other. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
I do like how they have, like, specific, like, ranks. I wish that there was a way to, I guess there are ways to, like, to explain, like, what rank each wizard is, because you can, or which mage is, because you can tell, like, by the way their robes are. So she's an expert mage. So she's one of, like, the higher ups. Actually, if I remember correctly, she offers training.
No matter what.
Yeah, she offers training. She should be a vendor too, but I guess she has to be inside the walls. I do have a mod that adds more mages to the college, because I felt like it was a little lackluster in terms of how many apprentices are there.
What do you need?
So there are more apprentices, and they have their own schedules, and they do have, like... Yeah, they will follow, their specific mentors. They won't really interact with you though, but yeah, like this is these are like some of the stuff I'm talking about with the mod. Like, look how like the little the centerpieces on these little tables that they've got, which these tables aren't normally even in the base game, along with these little fixtures, like these little light fixtures. The statue is here, but like the little lights in his hands aren't, so they added that. They've added like an outside like greenery, which is really cool. I like how it's like a magic greenhouse, and like the barrier is like a temperature barrier, so it like actually lets the plants grow outside. I think that's such a cool idea. And then of course they have like a little like outside like greenery, which is so cool to me. I'm gonna go ahead and take these because it's not gonna affect anything. Like, it would affect something if like it actually was like gone, but like even then, like if I take that, like it still looks like there's some growing there. Herbalist's Guide to Skyrim. We're just gonna. I don't want to take it because I don't want to like make it look like I don't want to like actually fuck with anything. I want to keep it as realistic looking as possible. So I'm just gonna read it to get the benefit of it. But yeah, so I am gonna take these out of the barrels though, because it's like no one's gonna see it. There's nothing missing that they're missing from the barrels. But I like how they have like all these like it's very like I said, very Hogwartsy, and like they added like extra books, like basic books about other things, which is really cool. We talked to you.
Welcome to the college.
I was told to come see you.
Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well,
we'll go ahead and do the preliminary quest for the storyline.
You may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
I'd love to have a look around.
Please follow me, and don't wander off.
She's a cool character,
has been a fixture
and she's one of the few like NPCs that has a specific voice actress.
It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings.
And it's freezing out here.
The Arcane Room is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations.
Yeah, so
now,
if and when I do become like the Archmage, because that's what happens, spoiler alert, at the end of the story for this game, or this quest line, you become Archmage.
Due to some problems with the
so really, I would be like, for me, if my character to become Archmage, it would be mostly like a business thing. Like, I would have a Master Wizard running the college for me. But so literally, I would be like a figurehead. But it'd be cool, like think about like having like having the Thieves Guild kind of running the College of Winterhold. Like it would be, it's like a really like prestigious, advantageous connection to have. Like all of the arcane knowledge of Skyrim at your fingertips, also access to more alchemy and like other training services. Because like, I feel like if there is one school of magic that thieves could benefit from, it's illusion magic.
As others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Because illusion magic can, it can like make people like you more and stuff like that, and you can use it to turn people against each other. So I think thieves would find that very advantageous to use. But also there are there are Thieves Guild contacts already inside the College of Winterhold. Well, there's one anyway. It's what's his name?
Now I'll show you.
He's a wood elf. I can't remember his name though, but I'll remember when I see him.
Space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly.
Another cool thing about this mod is there's custom textures for the beds and the furnishings and stuff.
Now,
and like they add like these cute little like enchanting dust things and like amateur potions, like that you just like if someone fucked up trying to do the potions or whatever. Okay, Lydia, you need to get out of the way. We're trying to let Mirabelle show us everything. These lights here are also like, again, like extras that they've added. They've also like they made them more like, you know, more feel like more like dormitories, because like this is our contact.
Give you a bit of advice.
That's our contact.
You want to work something that's not. There are purposely. If you're going to need live test subjects,
can we do business?
I hope you've got some.
I do.
Let's just take a look.
Yeah, so he's like a guild fence. He's the Thieves Guild contact inside the school, so perfect for us. The only problem is he doesn't really have anything worth buying. Really, he's only got like magey type stuff for sale. But that's okay, because potions are magey. Unfortunately, we're not... I think... Are we still using the right amulet? At this point, I have so much gold it really doesn't matter. So we're just going to do that.
Till next time.
But yeah, so it's like they've got like little loungy areas set up, which these are here too during like the actual vanilla game, but they don't have like the soups and stuff. Like they haven't taken advantage of the extra DLC from Hearthfire and stuff. Because this is definitely new, as they have a little kitchen set up, which is so cute. Like they have like little like cups of butter for your baked potatoes and your stuff, and it's so adorable. And I love how it's like they've got like just the detail, the amount of detail that's gone into creating like they have like all this stuff set up. So it's like if you are doing survival, it's like essentially you have like everything you would need to make food. And again, they've got lounges set up, so it's really... And yeah, then they've added like all of these like little like posters and like signs for things, so it's much more lore friendly now. But also because like in the vanilla version there's like animal rugs, like animal skins like laying on the floor instead of actual rugs. But yeah, it's gonna be really fun. And it's a cool quest line too. Just the quest line is really cool. But just like this is probably like one of my favorite locations in the game, especially now with this mod I've added to it. Oh no, is there a dragon attacking? Uh-oh. I hope no one dies. I really don't want the rando NPCs to die. Go ahead and get our fire breath shot ready, just so that way we can do some damage to this dragon. I hope the Winterhold guards help us too. Honey, we're fighting a dragon. Yeah, you made a big mistake attacking these mages, because they all have ranged spells to hit you with. On top of that, I'm pretty sure the guards are helping us too. Okay, so maybe not all of the mages are fighting, but some of them are. Oh, don't die. No dying, please. I think we killed it. Yep, he's dead. The question is, how long is his body gonna be here? Well, that was fun. Dragon attacks happen sometimes inside of city areas.
Still here. Lead on.
Don't blow up. Okay, cool. I was worried about some of the like NPCs dying. I don't think anyone died though. I think he got hurt.
Yes. Make it quick.
You didn't do anything. You were so unhelpful on that. Thank you for not helping. But let's see. We've got... yeah. We've got some dragon souls to spend. We don't have any real shouts to add it to though, but we will. Oh, we will.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several if you're talented.
And then yeah, that's the Archmage. But and we actually don't have that quest won't trigger until we go in there and like start talking, so we're gonna go ahead and just kind of stop that there. But we're gonna go ahead and head up to the Arcanium, which is basically like a giant library and study area. Wait, real quick, hun, do you have stuff I can sell?
All of it. I don't care what.
Who are you talking about?
Feralda, don't act.
What's your problem with Feralda?
She's threatened by me, by my skill as a wizard, by my elegance and posture, by my superior good looks. But she is not going to... She's trying to undermine my confidence, make me doubt myself. I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Yeah, Feralda's kind of nasty. But so yeah, most of the apprentices will hang out here. They'll be like studying and working on stuff, but This is the laboratory. And oh yes, the enchanting table. Oop, and I just fucking dropped something. Whoopsies. We're gonna go ahead and just destroy those. Teehee. Go ahead and learn that. I don't like how it fell off the table, so we're just gonna store it somewhere. Maybe I'll store it up here. Maybe like someone was reading it and they're just like, eh. I would take it, but like I feel like it'd be kind of weird to like steal college supplies and then not like, you know, not give them back. So I'm just gonna, damn it, but I want it to be closed though. I don't want it to be an open book, I want it to be a closed book. Oh, all the effort I'm going to, there we go. But yeah, this is what I mean by like when it looks like a Hogwartsy, because you've got the floating candles and then like the floating books and stuff in the Arcanium, which are really cool in-game assets that they've used. But yeah, like I said, so like this is like just a giant like library, and you can actually like study different schools of magic or something to get bonuses on them, like temporary bonuses. So it's like I study alchemy. You study alchemy. Alchemy studies has been added to your active effects. So let's see, alchemy studies. Because of your studies, crafted potions and poisons are 10% stronger. And that's really cool. But we're not here for all that. We're here to talk to this guy.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of a bunch.
He's really cool because, as far as you know, he's one of the only orcish. He's one of the only orc mages in Skyrim.
Torn apart by angry Atronachs.
Of course you
now,
will.
Do you require assistance?
I'm looking for an Elder Scroll.
And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or you think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it?
Huh.
It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it.
I don't think that's true. What about Dragonborn?
What about? Wait. Were you the one the Greybeards were calling?
Again, all I have to say is I'm the Dragonborn, and everyone just was like, yep, I'll help you.
Much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture.
Okay.
Alright then.
And there are there's actually 3 Elder Scrolls in Skyrim, believe it or not.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Clear?
I'm so sorry. Oh, wait. I think I'm just supposed to take these, though. Oh, this is for the telekinesis arrows. The spell tome will teach its reader the unique art of the telekinesis arrow, giving both a lesser power and the knowledge to craft these special arrows. Upon firing the arrow, one will find it to be suspended, frozen in the air, until the telekinesis arrow at lesser power is cast, upon which the volley will be released. Oh, that's really cool. That's actually pretty badass. Okay, let's see. Spell tome telekinesis arrows. Okay. Releases suspended telekinesis arrows. That's pretty cool. So I can like fire them and they'll stay in place. It's like almost like trap arrows. So we read this book specifically. We could read this book too, but it's not going to be much. And then we talked to him about the insane book.
Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand?
Yes, sir. This Ruminations book is incomprehensible.
That's the work of Septimus Cygnus.
Yes.
He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls. But, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long.
Where did he go?
Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact. But, well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
And this is why I said that we would need to get camping supplies, because the ice fields areas.
You talk to me. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself in a lot of.
Is probably the coldest, most harshest area to traverse in the game, because the ice fields is also like got the water, and one cool thing about survival mode that they put in is that if you're in a cold area and you're swimming, you actually get cold faster. So that's why I was like, let's get just
I
a
think the college is
multitude
due for a change in
of
leadership.
camping supplies just in
What you
case.
learn here will
But what's cool about the campsites is that once we place it,
secret
it's
that the
going to
college's
stay
reputation in
lit
Skyrim is
and like kept up as long as, you know, we don't break the camp. So we could probably set up a small campsite somewhere in between where we need to go and where we are. It'll be kind of funny though, like it'll be a campfire in the middle of an ice field, so it's like realistically the fire would melt the ice, but you know, with Skyrim you take what you can get, you know. And because I'm, you know, hold 1 second, because I am, you know, I like to cut corners wherever I can. We're gonna jump. We're not gonna like actually go all the way around the mountain and walk. We're just gonna jump off where we can and descend the mountainside into the ocean or the sea. But first, I need to take care of something real quick. It'll take like just a few seconds. Okay. For those people who don't know, I have eczema and just like really bad dry skin patches on my body. And they've been acting up for a few months now, mostly because of stress. So I've just been like really itchy and really like in a lot of discomfort. So I finally found something that should work. It's called Bag Balm, and apparently it's been around since 1899. But it's been helping me. It's helped me a lot. The skin on my knees is finally like, it's not drying up as much anymore. They're actually getting smoother now. And my eczema is starting to go away. So that's really good for me. So I'm hoping that it'll stay that way. Uh-oh, we've got fun time incoming. Yeah, see, we haven't even made it, like, not even halfway there yet, and I'm already, like, getting cold. Which is why I said we're gonna have to make camp somewhere halfway, because there's no way I'm getting across this entire plain and out of the ice fields, like, in one go. It'll be really difficult to do that. I tried this as an Argonian, and I barely survived. But also, I didn't have the camping add-on, so I was, like, just running around, just like, there's gotta be a campsite somewhere, there's gotta be. I was just very, like, lucky that I had found one. I feel better, I'm now satisfied. I eat a lot, but I'm assuming your hunger is also based off of which activities you're doing. I'm assuming if you're jumping and running a lot, you actually get hungrier faster. Nernroot, thank you. Which is cool. That's a cool idea to do. We do gotta be careful because Horkers like to hang out here, and they're actually really hard to spot because they blend in with the environment. Like, I think there's a couple. Those are just rocks. They like to blend in with the rocks. I'm trying. Oh yeah, see, there's one right there. They're blend in really well with the environment, and they're not aggressive until you get too close to them. But they're basically like giant seals. But this is what I'm talking about. I'm having to swim across now, and look how fast. Look how quickly I'm like just getting cold. Oh man, it's bad. If my health gets too low, we're going to immediately stop and set up camp, and that's just how it's going to be. Luckily, he's not too far away from where we need to go. And fuck, there's more Horkers here. But I don't really have a way around. I need to get around. Oh, yeah, I need to get on this side. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang back a little bit. And I'm going to use my bow. Because they can't swim. So the only other good thing about Horkers is they're extremely slow. Alright, we got them. I think I'm gonna... Oh, there's another one over there. Fuck. I want to set up camp here because even inside his outpost it's freezing cold. So we're gonna set up camp right over here. Lydia, where are you at? Come here.
I'm right behind you.
I'm gonna trade some things with you.
I am sworn to carry your burdens. Lead on.
Alright. camping supplies. Yes. Go ahead and build a campsite here. We'll rest, because we're tired as well. We'll warm ourselves up. Lydia's chilling here with us. I do like how if you have a companion, they'll automatically passively like sit with you, which I thought was really cool. A cool little effect they've added. But yeah, campsites, really good idea. I would have been cool if I put the fire pit right on top of those branches, but it would have looked weird in terms of animation and stuff. Okay, so we're warmed up. It was a smart idea to go ahead and build the camp right outside his outpost. We're going to go ahead and rest here too. Just rest for, we'll go ahead and do 8 hours. Just so that we get daylight. It'll be a little bit warmer in the daytime. Yeah, it's not going to give us the well-rested bonus, unfortunately, which, I mean, it makes sense. It's not very... It's probably not the best place to sleep. It's a hay pile. On top of a lean-to, so... Do I have any food? I don't even have any salt piles. Am I hungry, though? I guess not. I kind of want to keep the campsite here because it'll stay wherever we keep it, but I also just want to go ahead and break it just because it kind of makes sense to break camp. I mean, I can always just make another one, and I have 2 more supplies. But it was really just to go ahead and warm up and be able to make the rest of the journey back. Kind of feel bad for killing the Horkers, but I really had no choice because I wouldn't have been able to set up camp if they were nearby. Plus, they are aggressive if you get too close, and they're actually kind of hard to kill up close. So I'm glad that we stuck to the ranged combat. See, now it's easy peasy lemon squeezy getting to this dude, and that's his outpost. I don't know how he's been surviving out here all this time. So we just jump down and talk to him.
When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex.
Right.
Elders, the Empire, they I know of one, but I cannot go to it. Not poor Septimus.
Are you alright?
Oh, I am well.
So where's the scroll?
Here. Well, on the cosmological scale.
Can you help me get the scroll or not?
Lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return.
What do you want?
You see this masterwork of the Dwemer?
Yes.
Deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but lucky then they left in the depth. Have you heard of Black Reed? Under deep, of Tan. There, but not all.
Basically, he's saying I have to go to a Dwemer ruin called Alftand. There's a way to get into Blackreach underneath Alftand. In Alftand, there's a place called the Temple of Mazark. We would go to that temple, and we would use the lexicon that he's given us to transcribe it and bring it back to him, and it'll also be used to open the contraption that holds the Elder Scroll. And we need the Elder Scroll, so we have no choice but to go to Alftand. Yeah, and it's not too terribly far away, but it's going to be kind of a trek. A little bit of a journey, if you will. So we're going to hike back. I might rest up at... because apparently I'm still tired. So, that's nice. This is a pretty area, though, when it's not storming. When it's not all blizzardy. Like, that sunlight is really cool. When you think Skyrim, though, this is what you'd probably think it mostly is, and it's not. The clams sometimes have pearls, but it's really there's a specific clam that actually says it has pearls in it, so... There's a ruin here, we'll go ahead and mark it. Oh yeah, I know what this ruin is. We go here for the companion's quest line. We'll go ahead and discover it now. I think it's the Tomb of Ysgramor. Sky Temple Ruins. Okay, I was wrong. Well, apparently we're fighting these skeletons. Luckily they go down in like one hit, so they're literally just a bunch of bones. Thanks. I think that, yeah, there's an entrance back that way, but I kind of just wanted to get the notification or something. Ugh, we're gonna have to do a little bit of dropping to get where we need to go. Oh, we're gonna have to fucking swim, aren't we, too? That's gonna suck. 'Cause it's cold. So cold. Might be able to hop these. Yeah. Okay, we're good. I hope. I hope we're good. Yeah, we made it. We're good. So now we just gotta find a way to get back into the mountains, which there's some paths. They're not official paths, but they should be some up there. So yeah, like I said, this is probably going to be the longest stream I've done so far. Just because I want to get the actual quest finished. About an hour and a half in right now. I'm hoping that it doesn't glitch up, because if it does glitch up, I will stop it for it. I will stop it there. Actually, I think the Pride of Telvos wreck is somewhere up here. I want to go ahead and, oh shit. See, these workers, they like I said, they just love to hide away. Like, and they show up, like, I don't even know how they get like that. Yeah, I'm leaving. I want to go ahead and get that wreck, 'cause I think that's the wreck of the Pride of Telvos. I want to go ahead and get that objective done while I'm up here, because I don't come up here very much. It might be a little bit of a waste of time, but then again, maybe not. I think that's the Tomb of Ysgramor. I don't know. It's somewhere up in this area. There's a Shrine of Talos up here. Let's see. Death Bell, Rock Wobbler, Thistle Branch. That's a cool axe. Ow. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead because I think those shipwrecks also have camps up there as well, so I can at least warm up. But don't tell me I have to swim out there. Fuck, I'm gonna have to swim out there, aren't I? I'm gonna try and find a better way around. I really do not want to have to swim in this water. I wonder if they had intentionally, if their intention was to make Skyrim a survival mode only game because of how this is structured, and then they decided it would be too difficult. Because I think Fallout 4 they were going to try to do the same thing. Because Fallout 4 has a survival mode, but it was not very recent. Oh no, it's underwater. The shipwreck's underwater. That's not the one I need, but at the same time, I've already made it all the way out here. All right, we're gonna quick save, so that way, if I do die from attempting this, I can go back. Yep, I know it's cold. I know. Oh, I'm gonna die. I better hurry. Oh, I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna drown, actually. Yep. Okay. Welp, we won't be trying that again anytime soon. Oh, damn it. That sucks, because I think that's Pilgrim's Trench. That's actually a really decent, place to grab loot, too. Okay, well, now that I know that that's not the Wreck of the Pride of Tel Voss, we won't be trying that again, because that killed me pretty instantly. That's how survival mode goes. I'm definitely going to need more health before I attempt to do that again. So that's actually the first death in the... Oh no, I'm freezing! No, 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 no. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Not good. Not good at all. This is why we have camping supplies at all times. If I wait for an hour, will Lydia show up? I really don't have to use another campsite at this moment, though. Oh, how calm the environment is right here. I'm gonna go ahead and eat. Try and build up more stamina. Another Shrine of Talos. All of these have been really lost. Like, I don't think pilgrims come up here anymore, especially with how the Thalmor operate. I think a lot of people have been too scared to worship Talos openly. There's not even an actual shrine. They're like, oh no, there it is. I wonder what all those noises are. Alright, I gotta keep moving. I'm gonna die of cold. Really wish I had Lydia. But I'm afraid of, I'm afraid to wait an hour, because I don't know if I'm gonna die by then. We're getting closer to Alftan though, so... We're almost there. I need to get up higher though. So I'm gonna have to go around these mountains. There's a tower up there. But I think that's an abandoned lighthouse. So I don't know if that's gonna even be worth going to. I think that's like another side quest of sorts. Okay, we're getting close to Alftan, but we're still on the lower side of it. I need to go up and around. Because the way in is through the upper ruins, not the lower part. Oh, thank God Lydia's here. She caught up, finally. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to make camp. There's no other way around it. Got some wolves over there. Oh, look how slow we're running. This sucks. We still have to get up. We just have to go up and around. Ooh, it's cold. This is much harder than trying to get to the third of the world. Like I said, this is the coldest area of the game. Alright, I'm gonna find a good place to set up camp. Probably in that abandoned shack right there. Oh, there's no room for a campsite in there though. We'll set up camp out here. Lydia, another camping supplies, please.
I'm right behind you. I am sworn to... Let's get going.
Alright, let's do this.
Then.
Whew. Well, I won't be trying that Pilgrim's Trench anytime soon. Definitely gonna need more health. And probably something to increase my heat resistance or whatever. But for now, let's just warm up. We really need to warm up. I would go ahead and use the shelter, but I'm afraid that it's not gonna warm me up if I try to sleep. So I'm gonna try and get warm first. I think in order for Lydia to do her passive stuff, yeah, I have to be sitting too. I will say the camping add-on is such a lifesaver in survival mode, because I wouldn't have, because I think even inside Alftan it's still really cold, because it's a metal ruin and there's no real heat sources in there, at least not in the first areas. Alright, our health is back up. We're gonna go ahead and sleep for a few hours, get some rest. Ugh. Yeah, it's not gonna completely restore our fatigue. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the campsite up here though, just because this is one of those, at least for now. Actually, nah, because when we come back out, we're not gonna be here anymore. Alright. There is a couple of spots over here that I want to go ahead and use. There's that. I want to pick the lock while I'm able to do it easily before I get too cold. I didn't even have a whole lot. Alright. Yeah, we need to go down here. Getting through. We've finally made it to the actual site of the quest. Alftand. One of the Dwemer ruins. And this is actually a really long quest, which is why I wanted to, again, why I spent so much time preparing in terms of making sure I had enough space to get to where I need to go. Because, like I said, this area is pretty unforgiving. Oh yeah, give me that. See, like I said, like we're not even like one section in and we're already grabbing loot, so that's why I wanted to like have as much free space as possible.
Where is it? I know you were trying to keep it for yourself, Cesar. You always try to keep it for yourself. No. Shut up. Shut up.
So, as we've seen, there's ruins of an expedition here. So there was a group that attempted to, like, I guess they were going to find the Elder Scroll, I'm not sure. But they didn't want anything to do with the College of Winterhold on this expedition. So they attempted to keep all the info for themselves. But obviously honestly their group was just ill-prepared. And I think their group was too big because they ran out of supplies. Because this, obviously, as we can see, this expedition fell apart pretty fast. Go ahead and take the books, because, again, no one else is going to take them. And yeah, like I said, it's going to get cold down here. We have one more camp left, but I don't think we're really going to need to use it. I was trying to be sneaky and hit it with the arrow, but it didn't want to do it. We're going to get a lot of dwarven oil here, which, holy crap, are we already at 262? What else do I have on me that's causing me to waste so much? Oh. I don't need that. I was like, I don't need that either. Oh, yeah. Like, what's all this stuff I'm carrying with me? Oh man, this is gonna suck. I'm gonna run out of space. I'm gonna have to resort to grabbing only the small stuff. Which is ironic, usually the small stuff is the stuff that's most valuable anyway. I wonder if that will warm me up. It probably won't, it's not big enough. It's cold in here. Oh. Didn't even realize that Lydia was fighting something. Yeah, my sneak skill isn't going to be very high. Unfortunately, when we're done here, like, for some of these quests, I'm probably going to have to not have Lydia as a companion just because she's too loud. I'm going to have to, like, find someone who's got a higher stealth stat. There is a girl who's a dark elf. Her name is Janessa, and she's got a high stealth stat. So I'll probably, but the issue is that she's a higher companion, so I have to actually hire her. But she's not that expensive. I can afford her. Yeah, unfortunately sneaking isn't really helpful when you got someone wearing all that loud armor behind you. But also my sneak skill isn't very high enough anyway, right now. He's gonna attack us, there's no point in trying to talk to him. But I'm not gonna waste a paralysis poison on him though.
What was that?
Damn it. It's harder to use a bow when we're cold. And our potions aren't as helpful. Scaled bracers. Yeah. Alright, let's see. I want to see my active effects. Attacks of weapons are 30%. Damn, they are kind of unforgiving with the whole, like, thing right here. Well, is that better? You moves 10% slower, yeah. Yeah, he killed his own brother. That's kind of not cool. Hoping we find a campfire for me to warm up at soon. The journals I'm picking up are really just like people's accounts of what happened here. They're not super like helpful to the story. Like, I should really start like pausing. Like, I'll like flip through the pages of the journal so people can read through them. Like, if you want to pause and read them, then you can. Go ahead and use that to heal up. I will say, like, the dwarven enemies they do drop some high quality loot though, which is another good reason to show up here. You would think all this hot steam would warm the place up a little bit, but no. There's actually, like, I don't know what it is, but it's like a gas. Yeah, it's like a gas room or something. I don't want anything to accidentally trigger it, so we're gonna go ahead and just trigger it ourselves. Get our bow. Oh, there's one over there. Damn it. Damn it. These things are so hard to hit because of how agile they are. And also the arrows bounce off of them. I'm running out of arrows. Hopefully I have more. I assume I have more. I still have all my... oh, this is new. This wasn't here before. Unfortunately, I don't really have anything I can... actually, oh, but I can warm up. Yes, that's nice. I'm glad that was there. It's helpful. You are comfortably warm. It won't last very long though, yeah. I'm about to get cold again. Yeah, this is one of the doors that is hard to open. Oh, well, no, maybe not this door, but there's another door in here that's gonna be hard to open. Like so. Yeah. They're starting to get to me. Oh, lockpicking is so hard in this game, I swear to God. Thank you. This one's gonna be difficult to do. Yep. It has begun. Luckily, I have an abundance of lockpicks. I'll find the sweet spot eventually. I hope this isn't 30 minutes of me just trying to pick this lock. And what's gonna suck is if I pick it, and it's gonna be something super not good inside. Like, this probably wasn't worth it. Yeah, that wasn't really worth it. But it leveled my lockpick up, so that's helpful. Now, if I remember correctly, there are a few enemies in here that are unaware of our presence. Yeah, there's one. Got him. And that's that. It's that oil. That dwarven oil is actually pretty hard to find because you can only get it from the dwarven ruins. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Watch, it'll be something again. Well, that wasn't too bad. Does that say major haggling? Ooh. I like that. That's gonna be nice. As you can see, there's a pressure plate right there. So we just, you know, move around it. Poisons don't affect machines, so we're just gonna go for it. Luckily, there's another kind of enemy here that is an actual living thing that will take poison damage, so that's going to be helpful later. Let's see. I do have some other arrows, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to probably buy some arrows or make some when next time I'm in town. I'm starting to get cold. Starting to move slower again. Like I said, those warmth bonuses don't last very long here. I don't know why this place is so cold. It's got hot steam running through it. But what do I know? There's a dwarven spider above us. And you can tell because you can hear it hammering away at something. Oh, come on. What's cool about the dwarves, though, is how it's like they've been, you know, they've just kind of all disappeared, but their their machines are still, you know, protecting the ruins and working away like there's like nothing has changed. Now we're back on our Forsworn arrows. If I had a fucking crossbow, this would be fine, because I could just pick up the dwarven spears, bolts, and use those, but unfortunately, they are not. Yes, I'll take some arrows. I'll take whatever arrows I can get right now. Ooh, that's a glass sword. Is that better than what Lydia's got? Lydia, here.
I'm right behind you. I am at your command.
Take this. Oh, bless me. Yeah, she's gonna have the new sword. Go ahead and take this too. Just to free up some more space. I wish I had some hot soups. Whoa, this is a weird sound glitch. Lydia's just gonna take him out, yep. No, she's still using the Dragonbane, but I'll go ahead and just give her the sword to hold on to anyways. Cause she might start using it. Who knows? I wish that the companions like system and stuff was more fleshed out in this game, because in Fallout it is like there's a specific upgrades that make your companions do more damage, carry more weight, they are better, they improve with you. Unfortunately in Skyrim that's not the case. Come on, I really don't want to have to fight you up here. Gotta get a credit where it's due. The dwarven spiders act like spiders. They can crawl on top of things. Oh, I have another enemy. It's probably another spider or something. Yeah, it's another spider. It fell down. Oh, and see, I don't want to go back down there because we were down there a while ago. Oh well, it probably didn't have anything super important on it anyways. Like maybe a soul gem. Whew, this playthrough's been going on for a while. We're at 2 hours now. Like I said, this will be the longest this will be the longest part of our playthrough that I've done so far, and I'm gonna take a break for a week or so. I will be back though. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna like stop this forever. It's just gonna be put on hold for a little bit. Give me some more time to focus on other games I'm playing. I finished Assassin's Creed Syndicate. It was an okay game. It wasn't my favorite. It was kind of more of the same, kind of almost. Just wasn't like, it was okay at first. Like it was fun to play, but then like towards like the middle and end, it just got so fucking repetitive, and I was like, I'm so tired of just essentially doing the same thing over and over and over. But I'm playing Origins now, which is like the start of the new, like their newer, like more open world system. Like they were, I think they took pages out of Horizon Zero Dawn's book. Honestly, that's what it feels like to me when I'm playing it. But it's a good game. Origins plays well, and the story is interesting so far, so they've got me hooked on it. I stopped playing it just because that's when I got back into Dead by Daylight and just started like playing the fuck out of it. So I lost interest in Origins, and then I started playing Odyssey for a hot minute, and then I stopped playing Odyssey. I'll have to I mean, I don't think I'll have to restart it. I don't think I want to, because I've actually got a lot of progress on it. But I might, who knows. Another... Oh, they're gonna do that to me. No. Yes, we got it. Cool. Definitely gonna have to start leveling up my lockpicking skill more, like I said. But I'm gonna start having to rely on it more, especially in these kinds of areas. God, that scared me. Get up. Yeah, he fled to give himself more room. Which was kind of a dumb idea, because it gave Lydia room to come out and fight. They are not the smartest animatronics, I guess. I'll take that. I'll take as many arrows as I can get my hands on, because I'm running out. Ah, the Chorus eggs. Yes. Starting to see more of those now, too. Oh, the Chari. I guess is the best way to call them. So that's effect 3, the one on the bottom left. Oof. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oof. Ugh. Just, ugh. Gross. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a ton of these, but I think one of the ingredients from Chorus eggs is invisibility. I think it's the last one. And invisibility is another strong effect that people will pay well for. We're going to avoid the pressure plates because it's very obviously a trap. More of the obvious trap hiding mechanics in Skyrim. As I said, there's a Dwemer ruin where it's like we have to do a puzzle to get through. I just don't remember where it is. Apparently Lydia's made a new friend. But we got him. More oil. I have so many soul gems to sell by the end of this when we're done here. Like I said, like these places like the Dwemer ruins are kind of like, you know, Nordic ruins in the sense that they give you so much stuff. Like you can get really rich quick just by exploring these, even if you're not doing main story. Or any kind of story. These places give you all kinds of little keepsakes. Oh good, our looks like our coldness has worn off, I guess because as you get further down it gets warmer, which makes sense. Because now we're seeing that the Falmer have started to build and increase their area. Which the Falmer, if you don't know who they are, the Falmer they used to be called snow elves, and then the Dwemer enslaved them, and they became the Falmer after being locked away underground for so many years. Damn, Lydia, you're just making all kinds of friends without me, huh? Yes, I want to take advantage of my archery skill, but at the same time I'm afraid of losing my ammo. What would have been a cool effect is if arrows broke. Because it is a thing that happens in real life, because like arrows are actually pretty delicate if not fired correctly. Uh-oh, Lydia, we're running out of space here. I'm gonna have to start using you as my pack mule. Here's the difficult gates. Gonna go ahead and farm our... Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to start dropping stuff real like now. Yep. Because there's our master gate. I don't know how I'm gonna lockpick this, because that's how quickly the lockpicks break when it's a master lock. But I really want to know what's inside here. It's gonna be like 10 gold, bet. Like we just wasted all this time for 10 gold. Yes. Oh, come on. This is gonna be great. Yep, so great. Oh my god. No, you can't do that to me, game. Oh my god. No, it's gonna be like this, is it? Oh god. Oh no. Oh no! I had it! Come on! Oh no, this is gonna hurt me. It's gonna hurt me. I really don't want to have to be doing this the entire time. Oh my god, no! No! I lost it. Okay. Oh come on! Oh come on! We're so close. No, I have to go back a little bit. Okay. Ah, damn it! It barely gives you any time to react to it too. Damn it! Like you get no chances with master level locks. Ah, damn it! I'm so close. I'm so close. Oh, I did it! Oh my god. Oh, okay, this is good. We did it! We got the master lock! Lydia, you're gonna have to hold some stuff.
I am at your command.
You are going to have to hold some things for me. Starting with this. Okay. Hold. I'm just gonna start giving her stuff until she can't carry anymore, because eventually we're gonna have to start dropping stuff. She looks kind of like an idiot with that helmet on, but we won't judge her. We will not judge her. I am wearing my lover's ring. Cool. Yep, we're just gonna give her stuff till she can't carry no more. Yes. Take these two. And these. And that. And this. Take... Oh, I'm actually surprised at how much she's able to carry. See, this is why you have companions, even if they kind of screw you over with their lack of quietness. Okay, we're good.
Lead on.
I'm honestly so surprised I got that master lock, because usually those take forever. Even if you have like the perk to make it easier to get master locks, they're still kind of hard to do. Oof, we take a fall. Go ahead and take these because we're gonna have to use them. Ooh. How did you not hear me fall? I'm not that stealthy, at least not yet. But apparently I am. I am that stealthy. Where am I going? Where do I go? Okay, I would go down here. I'm like, sometimes it's hard to figure out where you're going in these places. But it's fun to jump. So now we're gonna start running into the Falmer. Oh. I don't like how you fell like that, sir. Alright, we're gonna start using poisons. Because they have magic too. Oh no. They got Lydia. We're gonna have to rest soon. There's one above us too, isn't there? No, it's just a skeever. Kill it. I said kill it, don't... Oh, shit! There's another one. Ow. Your skill with magic makes me sad. Oh, okay, bye, you fall.
Still here.
No, no. Fight, Lydia, fight. I'm gonna collect their shit.
You lead, I'll follow.
Where are they shooting from? Oh, right there. I don't want to eat those, damn it. I guess I'm eating them out. I think her weapon's out of enchantment. I'm gonna go ahead and use some of these soul gems to charge it.
I am sworn
Oh, don't
to
fall,
carry
don't
your
fall.
burdens.
Don't fall. Oh, Lydia, you're gonna fall!
Follow.
Lydia! Thank God she can't die. Because there are some times where she's fucking dumb. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and charge the weapon to give back to her. First we gotta make it back down to her. God. That was kind of sad. How she just felt like that. It was like she just gave up on life. She's like, I am no longer... Oh, she's fallen really far down too. I can't really help her at the moment. Because I have to get to her. She took the fast way. I decided to take the slow way down instead. Who knows, maybe she'll be able to fight them all off and meet me back up here. That is always an option. I'm gonna go ahead and start poisoning my weapons. paralysis. Such a good effect. Oop, there's another one over there. I'll go ahead and poison this. Damn it. Yeah, they use poison too. The Falmers like to use poison on their stuff. So it's better to use it on them too. Do I dare make some potions while I'm here? I dare. Might as well, right? Let's see what I can make. Let's see if there's anything important I can make. Yeah, go ahead and make more poisons. I'm not wearing my amulet, but that's okay. I really don't care right now. See, the Ravage effect is such a useless effect. It doesn't do anything. The Ravage stamina, though, for some reason, pays pretty well. So I don't understand what that is. Ah, there's that Regenerate Magicka. Got my Alchemy to 80. We're getting there. It's definitely going to be the first skill I get to 100. No joke. I do need to find somewhere to rest, though. I'm getting tired and I'm getting hungry, too. Let's go ahead and eat. Just gonna burn it up. Didn't really affect them much, though, unfortunately. I thought that would have had a better effect on them. Alright, he wants to go melee combat. We can do that. I'm gonna have to take some of their arrows just because I'm running out of arrows. What sucks is their arrows are pretty shitty in terms of damage. They don't do that much damage, but I gotta have something. I don't want whatever I just picked up. Oh, that's another reason why I have so much carry weight. I forgot to give her these bones. Well, next time I see her, I'll give her the bones. That's one of the reasons. I was trying to figure out, like, why is my carry weight so high? Because, like, I don't have that much on me, but it's the bones. Which, honestly, I might just drop these, because they're, you know, yeah, sure, they're expensive. They're worth a lot, but there will always be more dragons to kill. And I think I have a somewhat decent amount that, I can just, you know, grab. Apparently I can't take those. Yeah, there's not much else I can do here. Oh, I can go for this chest though. It's another difficult lock. Oop, oop. Oh, come on. I hate it when it does that. There we go. Not too bad. The experts compared to the masters aren't that difficult. There wasn't really anything good in there though, which kind of sucks. That's the worst. Oh, spending all that time trying to open a difficult lock just to get a measly amount of whatever from it. Anything good in here? No. A dwarven dagger. Oh. Apparently Elven is better than Dwemer in terms of weapon quality, but heavy armor is always going to have a higher protection rate than light armor. Oh. I want to attempt to approach him. Never mind. They hear me. He's gonna see me. Oh shit, that one's got fancy spells. We want nothing to do with that. Absolutely nothing to do with that. I'm gonna fall back a little bit. use the fire traps to my advantage, but I want to let my thing reset so that I can Fusro all these guys. While I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and unfavorite this and this. Might have to become ethereal too, because oof. Yeah, I ain't trying to deal with that. Oh man, I'm gonna have to use some potions. We'll go ahead and poison, and then we're going to use this and this. I don't like how he's moving. He keeps moving around me to try and avoid me hitting him. And then you got that one way back there, who's firing ice at me. Just wait until I'm able to move again, honey. You just wait. Come on. That's right. Sit down. Alright. Whew. That was not fun. Not the most fun time. It's funny, he was the strongest of those enemies and he had jack nothing on him. She had more important stuff and she was the weakest. Okay. Uvali. Sucks what they did to you, but at the same time, human flesh. That's another, don't mind me, we're gonna be in a cannibal real quick. It's for science. I know it doesn't look like it, but it was for science. Ah, shit, I didn't want the quill. I wanted the ingredients. Trying to get specifically the ingredients like this, though, is so difficult. Oh, Lydia's back, finally. Lydia, I have something for you.
Still here. How can I serve you, my thing?
Don't know how you made it back down here, but, you know. There you go.
Let's get going then.
I figured if I'm gonna charge something, might well be something that Lydia's using. More ingredients. I think we're getting close. Okay, I'm back. I apologize for the, like, delay in terms of me not talking. My family came in, and they didn't care that I was recording, so I'm gonna go ahead and just lock my door now. Just tell them that I'm in the middle of something. They're gonna have to wait a minute. And I don't, I guess they don't understand, because, like, when my mom's recording, you know, I don't bother her. And, like, it's like my schedule doesn't matter to anybody, apparently. Kind of makes me angry, but apparently there are times where what I want doesn't matter. It's part of being an adult, I guess. You don't always get to, your time is never really yours, so that's just something I'm gonna have to get used to. Oh, hold on, there's a crappy potion right there I really don't want. Yeah, weak lingering poison, we don't want that. It's trash. T-R-A-S-H. Trash. Do I have to do that separately? Oh, God, that's gonna suck. We're gonna have to speed this up, because it's starting to get a little bit longer than even what I wanted to. So what I might do is when we get to the end of this dungeon, when we get to Blackreach, that's when I'll end this video. And then we'll just pick it up there, just because it's starting to get a little bit long. And the hike through Blackreach is going to take at least another, like, 10 minutes. And I don't want to have to... And then we're going to have to get back to the thing. Like, it's just better if I end this at Blackreach and then we pick up where we leave off after that. Alright. We're almost done, though. That's weird. I do want to grab some more of these Chorus eggs. I don't want to grab too many, though, because it will weigh me down. But they're also a very important alchemy ingredient. Just want to make sure I get enough to last me, because it's not every day you go into a Dwemer ruin and fight Falmer and Chorus, so get enough to last me. It's hard to believe that all of these could be, these could turn into, like, those giant bugs. Because that means that there's a lot of these fuckers. I wonder how, but, like, at the same time, there's also, you don't see a whole lot of Choruses, even in the ruins, so my question is, do they eat them? Do, like, they eat the eggs before they hatch, or do they eat them when they're young? Like, what do they do here? You know? I don't know much about... I don't know a whole lot of the lore behind how the Falmer work, but I do know, like, they breed the Choruses, like, that's their livestock, so I assume that they eat them. And they also use them to make their little tent things, and they make, like, furniture out of them, so it's kind of weird, but I guess you got, it's kind of like the Indians, you got, not the Indians, but, Native Americans, they have to have some kind of, they had something to, uh-oh, a friend is awake. Do I have my, let's make that ready. Uh-oh, he wants me. Be more agile. Let Lydia take care of him. You're gonna have to, Lydia. They don't listen to reason. Alright, we got him. That boss fight wasn't nearly as difficult as it would have been. Alright, we got the key to the lift.
Sella, let's just get out of here. Hasn't there been enough death?
They're gonna fight each other.
Just waiting for me to turn my back.
Alright, we're almost done here. We're almost done. We're gonna do this boss fight, then we'll finish after we kill these two, and we'll call it for a day. I'm just gonna go down the... I don't understand why they attack us, because it's like, we're all humans here, but, you know, I guess it's like... They don't know us, we don't know them. So they're automatically our enemies. They also turn on each other, too, so... And they were supposed to be, like, companions. Lydia, I'm gonna need you to do something, please. We should have kept the camp that we had, because we could have gone back to use it.
I'm going to enjoy it.
I yield!
Lydia, where were you during that entire exchange? We're gonna give these boots to Lydia. Come here, Lydia. Come here. Come here. I need you to come over here, Lydia. Thank you.
I've got your back. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Alright, take these and put them on. Take that and put that on. It's much better shield than... Okay, you're not gonna use it? Okay.
Let's get going then.
Okay, yes. Take. That's another thing too. We're probably gonna want to stop the video here. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and make...
Still here.
I don't think I can make camp in here though.
You lead, I'll follow.
We're gonna end the video here, guys. It's been a really good stream. Like I said, I'm gonna take I'm gonna take a break for a few days, maybe about a week or so. Let some stuff simmer. But I'm excited to continue this journey. And when we get back, we're gonna head to Blackreach and finish this quest. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a good night.